everyone, and welcome to the last day of 2014 on my channel. And this is actually the last day of 2014. Instead of telling you my resolutions that I'll say for one day, try to do for maybe two, and then not ever do them again, I decided I would just overall look back at how 2014 was. This channel is a channel for me, my friends, and family to look back on my life and how they were involved in my life. And it's also for my friends that don't live near me, Cecilia and Elena, to see how I'm doing and what I'm doing. So I thought there's not a better way to end 2014 than to just look back at the whole thing and talk about how it was. I'm gonna go onto my Instagram and look at pictures and explain them. I'll have the pictures, I'll put them in somewhere around me. Let's just do this. This first picture was posted 52 weeks ago, so exactly a year ago. And it was the first picture of the new year, and my cousins came down for Christmas. That is just, I got my Polaroid camera for Christmas, so I was like really obsessed with it, and I thought this was like really cool. So that's the picture, like the first picture of 2014. The next picture is the first Tiffany thing that I ever bought for myself. And the funny thing is about this is I lost those same exact earrings like a couple months after, and I literally cried. Like, I don't know where they are. I still don't know where they are. I have new ones now. But yeah, I don't know. I was so sad. I was like crying. But yeah, so my cousins were still in town and I bought those earrings for myself. Skip all the selfies because that showed nothing about my life. This is a picture on my dad's birthday that we didn't buy him. My grandpa, I'm pretty sure, bought him Blue Label whiskey, which is like a really... Hi, Pearl. Pearl, get out of my room. Get out of my room, Pearl. Get out of my room. Pearl. Mom, Pearl has a bird. Mom. Go outside. No, she dropped it in my room. She dropped the bird in my room. Mom, save me! Oh no, all I know is there's a dead bird in my room right now and I'm not okay with it. I'm not leaving my room. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because this is disgusting. Sorry for that disgusting interruption by this dog right here that won't leave, but she just brought in a bird. And it's Blue Label. Somebody in my family, I forget, bought it for him. And I captioned it, it's like we're holding liquid gold, because I literally felt like I was holding something great. Like, we didn't want to even drink it, it was so nice. And I made the location scotchy scotch. So at this point, people probably thought I was an alcoholic. I wasn't. I am still not. Next picture is a picture of me and my friends, Sarah and Lauren. And the reason I picked this one is because I captioned it Swaggers. One of my golf friends commented swag with 2 G's, and I named the location Swag Castle. So that hurt me, but we're really cute. Those are my 2 friends. 2 of my friends. I have more than 2 friends. I know, it's a big surprise. Next picture is captioned third time the charm, right? However, it's when I got my glasses. I got new glasses for reading, and I think I've worn them like 3 times. Me and my friend Elena, and we're pretending to drink tea. She was my British friend and I miss her a lot, but this was a day that we went to her house after school, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or no, maybe we went out to dinner. I don't remember. All I remember is saying that, like, oh, let's pretend like we're drinking tea. Humor. Yes. The next picture is me and my one of my best friends, Andrew, and it was at a beach. The reason I picked this out is because, like, he's been like my really good friend the whole year, and he never smiles for pictures, so of course it's like me smiling at him doing this. What are you doing, Andrew? But yeah, that was fun times. This next picture is a landmark of my life. I cut my hair. It's still cut. I've actually cut it shorter from this day that I cut it like the first time, but I took so many selfies to get this selfie, and now looking back at it, it's not even that good of a selfie, but I guess I liked it enough, and Yeah, before that I dyed my tips pink. I'll post a picture, I'll insert a picture of it, and then because I thought like why not, and then I cut it off, but now I have actual like pink strips in my hair, so I guess I just couldn't leave the pink. Next picture is from when I went to San Francisco. We went to the Chinese New Year, and I was like, the whole time I was like, Mom, I need to get this picture of me and the confetti that was coming down. I want to blow it into the camera, and I was so scared I wasn't gonna get it, and I got it, and I was really proud of that moment. So that's that picture. This next picture is a picture when I was out on that trip. I posted this picture of me and my two best friends, Cecilia and Elena, and I said I'm coming back to y'all, and looking back on it now, it makes me really sad because now I'm waiting to go up and visit them because they both moved back to Europe, and it just makes me kind of sad. But this is supposed to be really happy looking back. I'm like so proud of myself for this Instagram picture. So it's me at Humboldt, and it's like known as a drug school. So my caption was insert drug joke here, and I just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. But this picture is like a really great picture for me. It's when I visited Southern Oregon University, and I just loved it there. Like, I'd never been to Oregon. Well, that's a lie. I had been to Oregon, but I didn't remember it. And I went there, and it's so pretty in Oregon. Like, Oregon is a beautiful place. And I went in, my neighbor just drove by, and he probably thinks I'm crazy now. And the funny thing is, he's like really popular at school, so he's probably like, what the heck is Dory doing? But whatever. This next picture is me and my friend Joey, and we went to this was our first like film festival we got to go to accept something. We didn't win anything, but we did not win any like awards to hold, but we won the cinematography award, so we were pretty pumped about that. But it's me and Joey, and she's in college right now, but I miss Joey. She was my digital media partner. Now Rainy's my digital media partner, who like, ugh, hate her. Just kidding, I love Rainy. But that's my first digital media partner. She's the one that made me want to do this like as a career, and I captioned it pretending to be famous. This next picture was on my 17th birthday, and Maddie came over right after she got her wisdom teeth pulled, and this is just when I turned 17, so I guess that's a pretty big highlight. But she came over right after her wisdom teeth, she got them pulled, and it was really funny because she was like, you know, when I went to Cabo, anyways, and I captioned it, I almost died falling off a rock today. So what I did that day was I was on a rock because my brother was like, go get the Little Mermaid picture, which is when you're like, oh, I just hit my computer, when you're like this, you know, like whatever. So she was like, go get the Little Mermaid picture, and I was like, good idea, I'm gonna do it. So I go stand on the rock, this huge wave comes in, because the waves there are very like, they're not the same. I was unaware of this. It was the second maybe day. It literally like knocked me off. I'm like in the air thinking I'm gonna die, and then I fell on the rock with just my hand. I did that. It made me sound like I like hit my head or something. Just my hand, but I had the worst cut right here, and I was crying, and my brother was like, oh, just clean it in the salt water, and I was unsure if this is right, and I'm still to this day unsure if I should have done that or not, and I just stuck it in there, and I was like, oh man. This is a picture of me at the One Direction concert. It was Niall's 21st birthday, so it was like the best concert I could have gone to because Niall's my favorite. It was his 21st birthday, which means he could drink beer in America, and I was so excited about it. This is a picture of Rainy and I think one of the bigger things that happened in 2014 was I started hanging out with Rainy more, and now she's like one of my best friends, and I don't know, she's just so funny. And that's a picture of her and I because we film anchoring for my school's newscast, and so that's a picture of us anchoring, and we're just like really cool. And the last picture that I posted was me getting my driver's license, and that was today. Got my driver's license today. I am a year late, I know this, but I got it today, and it was so nerve-wracking. I can't even say that I was like super confident, you know, 2 years later after my permit. Like, no, I was so scared, but I did it. And that was a good way to end 2014, I think. Have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe. Don't drink too much. You'll get a hangover on the first day of New Year's, which is not going to be fun. And I guess it was a good year. Nowhere on that did I say I started my YouTube video channel, but I did. 2014, I started the YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all I've got for 2014, and I'll see you in 2015. See ya later. Subscribe, because 2015 is gonna be great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna want to be here. Subscribe. Bye.